Hello and welcome back. We're just starting this one off a little bit different because we had a few comments in the last video in episode 2 about a fact we stated incorrectly, where we stated that Exchange 106 was now the tallest building in Kuala Lumpur when in fact it is Merdeka 118. And the information we had when we researched it was from last year, and Merdeka 118 is now the tallest building as of 2022. I don't actually think it's due to open until this year. But we just wanted to point that out just ahead of this episode, just so we've got it on record so we can correct ourselves. So apologies if we've misled anybody on that. So now that we've corrected that, let's roll episode 3 and I hope you all enjoy it. Episode 3 sees us heading out of Kuala Lumpur as we head to the Batu Caves and the Kanching Falls. We also try the national street food Ramly burgers.
Good morning everybody. So we are in Petaling Street at the moment. We're just about to get some breakfast, but we're going to head across to the Batu Caves. So we've just stopped, we're going to get a barbecue pork bun and then we're going to try and get the train to the Batu Caves. So let's see how today goes.
So this is, what is it?
Barbecue pork bun.
Barbecue pork bun's like a little dumpling.
It's like a sandwich, isn't it?
It is.
It's like quite sweet.
It's like dead fluffy. Yeah, it's very sweet.
Isn't it?
And obviously the beets in it. Let's try.
You like the pork bun? No, you were saying you didn't think you liked it.
No, I wasn't sure if I was going to like it. It was like a dumpling thing. I suppose it is, no way. No, it's good, yeah, it's really nice.
I've already had a little bite of mine, but you can see that quite saucy, and it's yeah, it's like light and fluffy, isn't it? It's like a little bread bun type of thing. It's really nice. Pork's dead soft, nice big chunks of pork, and the sauce is really sweet. But no, it's lovely, really nice. Impressed. So it was a nice little breakfast to start. So we're heading towards a train station. From where we are on Petaling Street, the train takes about half an hour to get to the Batu Caves, and it's 11 ringgit 20. So it's not too bad. So we'll get to the train station. just had to run here. Google Maps has basically got we here for right on time. So walking here and getting here just in time for the train, but then we had to cross a bridge, so we've had to run, and it's baking hot. But we've made it. Thought I was a rat running across the track. We couldn't get a ticket at the front, so we'll just have to see if we can get one on the train. Otherwise we might end up getting fined. But hey, it's all part of the adventure, isn't it? So the trains are lovely and air conditioned, and it's free, it's like a fridge in here, so it's really nice after that. After that nice little morning run, after our pork bun. But we're on my way, 7 stops from Kuala Lumpur, so we'll just enjoy the train ride and enjoy some of the scenes on the way. Well, that was interesting. So we knew there'd be barriers when we got there, but because we couldn't get a ticket, we couldn't get through. So as it happens, some guy, this guy here just behind, he jumped the barrier. So there was a guy there letting people through because their cards weren't working. We didn't have a ticket, which we would have bought. So he got through and the guy just kind of let us through, so we're dead lucky there. But we're at the caves now anyway, so you come out the station, it's pretty much just across. So this is it here. So we're going to go and have a look around. So if you haven't noticed already, Batu Caves is a Hindu temple. So basically it's a cave. It's like a limestone karst cave. So the mountain, Batu actually means rock, and the town near here is actually named after the caves. So inside it's just you go up some steps, and inside there's the big Hindu temple inside, so we're going to go and show you around. So there's a few places to eat and stuff on the outside here. A couple of little restaurants and shops, and there's plenty of places to get a drink. All outside of here as well, it's like where we just got a drink. But yeah, there's plenty of little places just to stop off if you want to just get out of the heat. I'm not sure if there's any charge to get in. You've got to pay if you bring a car, or there's a taxi or a bus or anything. If you come by those, there's a charge for those. But in terms of entrance fee, not sure yet, but we'll find out when we get up here. You're getting in amongst it there. Good God. So it's really colourful in here. It's all like kind of reflects what's on the steps, so it's all those kind of rainbow colours. I'm not really sure what it signifies, but it's quite an impressive little building, this. It's a bit like the TARDIS from Doctor Who. It looks tiny, but when you come in it's absolutely huge, and it just seems to go back. There's another temple up here as well, it's the Shivan temple. Chatty's gone Hindu for the day. Temple there was really impressive. Like I say, it's massive inside. Yeah, you need to cover your shoulders, and you need to have your, I think it's your knees covered as well, isn't it? So we've just gone for trousers today. It's red hot though. But yeah, you need to cover your shoulders, so just bear that in mind if you come. So there's a total of 272 steps here, and it looks quite steep. But at the top there's another temple, so we're going to go and have a look up there. Apparently there's a lot of monkeys around here as well, so we'll have to watch our stuff, I think. I'm a little bit worried they might go and film me fluffy muff, Diane. So yeah, they are actually quite steep, these stairs. 272 doesn't sound much, but when it's as hot as this and they're as steep as this, it takes it out of you. So when you reach the top, this is the main part of the temple behind you. It's actually really nice and cool up here. Just been dripped on. At least I hope it was water. It's a bit of a breeze coming through, so it's quite nice. So let's get down into this main bit. So when you drop down into the main part of the cave, it's really impressive. So on the left side there's another temple, and then at the back there's some steps going up, and you can see the daylight coming through because there's obviously a hole in the cave there. But it's absolutely massive. Like, you see bats flying around. And yeah, it's really, really impressive. So as well as bats, we've been joined by some cockerels. Yeah, them croaking on. Right, that's the Batu Caves. What do you think of that, Jackie?
Impressive,
It's nice,
really
wasn't
good,
it?
yeah.
It's good inside, it's huge. Like, I think it's a lot bigger inside than I expected it to be. And
Yeah.
obviously, like inside, when you look up, it's really like high, isn't it? The ceiling.
Yeah, it's really
Amazing. So you've got all the like, well, there's stalagmites, stalactites,
stalagmites.
stalagmite. Oh,
Tights.
are you just making things up now?
Yeah.
But no, it was
Nice.
excellent. It was really good. Definitely worth the trip out. And it doesn't take that long on the train, about half an hour. But just try and get a ticket. Obviously, it wasn't our fault today, obviously, because the ticket machine wasn't working. But yeah, it's only half an hour away. You can probably get a grab as well, but I think the train will probably be quicker because you'll beat all the traffic in the city. So yeah, Batu Caves.
It's alright.
It's alright, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like I said, I think it's only about £2 anyway.
It drops you right.
It's right next to
Right,
the cave,
yeah,
so
it's like
basically
2-minute walk.
where you see the steps, sort of, if you're facing the steps, it'll be on your left. And I think there's a little entrance there just from the train station. See a couple of shops just selling like water, a few stalls, and then you can just walk through, and then you're basically here. There's like a temple at the side, and that's it. There was no entry fee, so you're free to just come in, but obviously if you haven't brought any kind of, if you're just wearing shorts, like a vest, the sell sarongs at the front, I think you can rent them for about 15 ringgit, so that's about £3. So yeah, just obviously be aware that you need to have your shoulders and knees covered, or bring like a scarf like Jacky's.
Or just like a t-shirt, that's good.
Well yeah, a t-shirt will be fine, or just wear a long skirt or something. As long as your knees are covered, you'll be fine.
Thank you.
Okay, you go.
Thank you.
Oh, I think that's smooth. Okay, so we just booked a taxi through the grabber, and it's 23 ringgit, and it's about a half-hour drive from here. So that's pretty good actually. Taxis are probably the cheapest thing we've had since we got here, aren't they? So we're just waiting for, he's just down the road. We're taking you to the Kanching waterfalls. So we're heading out into the rainforest a bit. So we're going to have to get our Mozzie stuff sprayed, I think, before we go. It was only about maybe 25 minutes from the Batu Caves, and you've got to pay, it's 8 ringgit each to get in for foreigners, 3 if you're Malaysian. So the Kanching Park, it's renowned for having 7-tier waterfall. So it cascades, obviously you walk through, there's lower ones, and then you work your way up to the top. Apparently the taxi driver said it's about a 20-minute walk to the top. So I think there's a bit of a bigger fall there, and there's a pond at the top there, I think you can swim there. So we'll see how things go when we get through, but we'll just enjoy the scenery on my walk through. There's a monkey right there. See, there's a monkey right there. No, I'm looking at you.
Oh.
So apparently there's a lot of monkeys in this park, but people come for picnics, but you've got to watch because they steal your food. Taxi driver was saying his brother was here not long ago and he was having the barbecue. While the meat was cooking on the barbecue, the monkeys come and pinched it all and buggered off. So yeah, you got to watch yourself here. So I have seen videos of this place before. There was a load of monkeys, so we'll have to be a bit wary. I'm a bit wary. It's that bloody vicious. I'm not that keen on monkeys. It's good to watch them, but I don't trust them at all. So let's see how things go. We might end up in hospital tonight. Rabies shot. We've just hit our first waterfall. We're going to walk down there. You can hear all the monkeys rustling in the trees. We're just trying to watch our backs and everything because someone just sat and dropped his nut out the trees. They're all over the place. This is the first real set of falls we've come to. Quite high, that one, really nice. I mean, you've got the bridge, Really photogenic, this is really beautiful. Get a nice breeze off the waterfall as well as it's falling, just to cool you down because it's so hot in this jungle. This is beautiful, beautiful.
So some of these pools have been purpose built so you can swim in. So this one here is just at the bottom of that big fall there. Looks quite nice.
So what do you think of this so far then?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's better than I thought it was going to be, doesn't it? You just see right up through the trees and it's higher. So we'll keep climbing, we'll get to the top and then we might go for a little plodge on the way back down just to cool off because it's absolutely boiling in here. There's no wind or anything. It looks like we've reached the top. Quite a climb to be fair. Some really steep steps there. You're walking through tree roots, which isn't great in flip-flops. Didn't think it was going to be anything like this. You're really right deep out in the rainforest here where we are now. And there's nobody around at this part. Even the monkeys aren't here. So this is quite nice. Got all this now to ourselves, yeah. So we'll probably spend about 10 minutes here and then we'll probably make our way back down. But it's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
Lovely and peaceful here. And then like there we've got this waterfall here to ourselves. So we'll probably just have a quick drink of water, I think. Cool off a little bit. And then we'll start heading back down. So we're back after our little venture out into the rainforest and the Batu Caves, and we're going to raise a glass to Neil Drink All, my brother-in-law.
And my little sister.
Laura.
Yes, Laura.
Thanks for the buy me a beer. Cheers.
So as night fell on our last night in KL, we decided to head down to Jalan Alor again. This time we were going to hunt out some street food and one of the best national street foods that Malaysia has to offer.
I say my darling, you will one day.
So one of the best things you can get on the street apparently here in Kuala Lumpur is a Ramly burger. So we've hunted out Burger Boss, we saw this on another video, so we're trying this place out tonight. So I'm going to go with a full hog. I'm getting 2 burgers, egg and cheese, and Charlie's just getting a normal burger with cheese.
With cheese.
Can I have the classic double beef burger with egg and cheese please? One, yeah.
No egg.
No egg, no, just cheese, just cheese.
So we'll see what these are. They look pretty good, they smell pretty good, so let's give them a try. Burgers on there.
So a little story about how Ramly burgers came about is because Muslims are obligated to eat only halal prepared meats, and some were wary about what the meat source was in McDonald's. So that's when a guy named Ramley created halal beef and chicken burgers. So fast forward to today, and the hawker stall is called Burger Boss, which is where we are now, serving halal burgers. And this is basically right at the end of Jalan Alor, and it's tucked away right in a corner next to a car park. So just watching the guy put these burgers together it's like a little work of art. Meticulous process that he follows. So he cooks the burgers on the grill, toasts the buns for a bit, puts a bit of Worcester sauce and seasoning on the burgers, gets the buns prepared with a bit of salad, dips the burgers in a brown sauce in the pan there, which is like a gravy. Then when the egg's cooking on the grill, you'll put the burger back on, you'll put some cheese, a layer of cheese on, add the second burger back on top of this layer of cheese, so the cheese will melt between the burgers, and then he'll wrap the egg around the burgers, so it creates kind of like a little omelette thing. It's like a little pancake omelette, and then he'll put it into the bun. We actually got invited to have a look at the street food masterpiece.
Okay, you can come.
The mayonnaise?
Yes, mayonnaise.
Lovely.
Ambil order. Ambil order.
Yes. Crispy. Ayam apa? Yang
Thank
ini,
you.
yang rambut. 3 ya?
DDSC, double special cheese.
Lovely.
DC,
Yeah,
only daging cheese.
brilliant. Thank you.
Okay, so got these Ramley burgers. They look pretty good. Jai's going to try hers first.
Oh my god.
Quite sloppy jaws.
Sloppy Joes.
Dulu saya sang bayang pun kena. Satu hari
What? I couldn't even understand you.
Ah, so good. I'm going to be a right mess, but you know.
Wearing a white top as
I know
well.
when my top.
Mine's going to be messier.
Oh,
It's a doubler. So it comes in a little wrapper, because this is going to be one messy burger.
Oh, it's quite spicy.
Oh yeah. That is a good burger. Yeah, it's got like there's mayonnaise, a sweet chili sauce. It's wrapped in an egg.
Mine's not.
It's got cheese on. Yours isn't, but mine is.
Mine's got cheese.
It's got salad on. There's another
I
sauce
should
on
have gone for
there.
a double.
It's lovely, isn't it? It's really good. You would never think it'd come to Malaysia
I'm getting a burger.
and associate Malaysia with a burger, but oh, this is good. Really good. The burger boss who made them burgers for it is right at the bottom of Jalan Alor. So if you come in at the main entrance of Jalan Alor, walk straight up, follow the road to the top, and it bends off to the right. He's right in the corner. I pretty much sat in a bike park. Yeah. But the burger was really good, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
It's like what we say in Newcastle in England, a dirty burger.
Dirty
That's what
burger.
it's like. You get one off a burger van, and sometimes it just hits the spot.
I would go for a double as well. I wouldn't
Oh
go
yeah,
for a single. I
yeah, I
regret
had the
it.
double in there. Oh yeah, it was really good. I'm still actually quite hungry. I thought it would have been stuffed, but I'm still quite hungry. But
We've got
we haven't eaten much today. The salad was lovely on it. All the sauces, there was about 4 or 5 different sauces on there, wasn't
Yeah, there was like loads
really,
of flavours
really
going
good.
on. It was,
Really good.
Crazy.
How many jais out of 5?
Well, I'll give it a 4.
4? Yeah, I'd probably agree with that. It wasn't perfect, but it was pretty damn good, and it just hit that spot.
It was just like a simple burger, but yeah.
But really
But very
good.
flavoursome.
Just the amount of stuff he puts on it, and obviously it takes a little time to cook, but it was lovely, really, really good. So definitely come and get a Ramley burger when you're in Kuala Lumpur. Spot on. We're on my last night in Kuala Lumpur, well, until we come back from Vietnam. And Jai's got a little story to tell you about the toilets. She's just been in here. Fire away, Jackie.
So I thought I'd been to all the bad toilets in Kuala Lumpur, clearly not till tonight. So I've gone for a wee. As you do, you squat. What runs past us as I'm doing that? A huge rat. Which you don't expect when you're having a pee. Anyway, rat comes in and then rat runs out. Then when I come out the door, said rat was running off underneath the fridge freezer or something. So yeah, interesting.
So this might not be a good place to come and eat. So never mind, apart from Jackie's traumatisation. Let's talk about Kuala Lumpur as a whole from our experience. I'll fire off. Loved it. We've only had 2 kind of full days here. I'll start with the accommodations. Been spot on, to be fair.
Yeah.
Location, fantastic. Room's been pretty good. Decent sized room, well equipped. Pool's lovely. Views are fantastic. Like I say, for what we've needed, and in terms of location, fantastic. No complaints at all about it. Food, as we mentioned, haven't been so keen on the food.
I would say all the good foods being the street food, to be fair. So
Yeah.
apart from that one place we went for breakfast, that was really, really nice. But apart from that, I would stick to the street food.
Yeah, definitely, and it's probably cheaper because it hasn't been that cheap in the restaurants for the food. So yeah, stick to the street food, it's pretty good. We've had different bits. We had the skewers last night, we've had that burger just before, which was really good. In terms of the city itself, brilliant. It's got a really good vibe about it without being overwhelming. Like, if you've ever been to Bangkok before, sometimes when you first get there, it's in your face, it's humid, it's just the culture is completely different than anything you see in England, completely different. It's a different world, and you feel like you're in a different world, especially when you're here as well. But I don't know, it's got a lovely vibe about it. Like, it's quite laid back, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like
It's
I say,
a lovely place.
it is.
It's really nice.
You never feel overawed. Like some cities you can feel overawed, but this one's just been like a nice level, hasn't it? The people have been quite nice. Like tonight, you know, people are stopping on the street and having a bit of chat with her, and people are stopping at the waterfalls today as well and having a bit of chat, asking where we're from, and it's just been a really nice experience and a good introduction to Malaysia. And then in terms of everything that's around here, there's so much to see and do in Kuala Lumpur. Today it's been nice to get out of the city itself, get to the caves. Definitely worth a visit if you do that. Get out into the national parks. That was brilliant in the national park today with the waterfalls.
Yeah, waterfalls, yeah. Today's been my favourite day.
Yeah, it's been fantastic today. And I don't actually feel overly tired today. It's just been like a nice day. It's been red hot, but it's just been nice. So overall, Kuala Lumpur gets our thumbs up. And I'm going to ask how many Jackies Kuala Lumpur gets to you.
You get the 4.
4 out of 5. So that's quite good. I would probably give it about the same. I think it's just again the food.
Food and
It's probably
more
things
expensive than I was expecting.
Yeah.
To be in comparison, hotel for 3 nights has been cheaper than what we've been paying for some
Probably,
meals
yeah.
for a night. Yeah. Or a round of drinks, to be fair.
Yeah,
in some places,
drinks
yeah.
aren't cheap.
So that's how.
But again, it's an Islamic country, so a lot of the people in
I think they're still
Malaysia.
struggling from COVID, I think, as well.
No,
While
I
I asked one of the bars.
think because of the religion in the country, don't drink, so it probably is a bit more expensive. That's Kuala Lumpur. So we're heading off to Vietnam early tomorrow, so we need to be up quite early. So we're going to finish off with these shots of tiger. We're on the shots again. We'll see you in the next one, and we'll be heading to Vietnam, and we'll be in Ho Chi Minh City in the next one. And don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to subscribe and leave some comments. See you soon. Bye.
Bye, guys.
In the next episode, it's time for us to leave Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia and head to Vietnam with our first destination of Ho Chi Minh City.
I'm finally in Vietnam, Jackie. Finally here.